Yeah, that's right. By the end of this year, the Alexandria International Airport runway will receive a facelift that will make taking off a lot safer. Just a few days ago, the airport received news that they will be granted $2.5 million to make improvements to the runway safety area.
Safety at the airport is always a high priority, and certainly we do everything here that we're required to. This will just allow us to add an additional layer of safety that's recommended for all airports and runways.
The improvements will create more safety features next to the runways that will allow safer takeoffs. On average, 50,000 people travel using the airport. Executive Director Sandra McQueen says the airport was built on military standards over 60 years ago. Over time, the FAA design safety standards has changed for aircrafts. With the $2.5 million in grant money, this will allow the airport to come current with standard guidelines. The construction for this project will take 18 to 24 months. Char, ABC 31 News. According to those surveys, Louisiana has ranked low, leaving the state with a bad reputation when it comes to finding employment. Whether the data is right or wrong, president of the Central Louisiana Economic Development Alliance says the reality is we don't rank near the top.
So we have a lot of work to do, regardless of what a particular poll might say. In terms of it is a good place to get a job right now, I thought the most recent poll was not really on target because the job market nationally is so tight that a place that actually has a little higher unemployment, and our unemployment is not historically high, but it's higher than the nation's.
Clinton also mentioned education plays a huge role in finding employment with a decent pay. Deborah Randolph of the Central Louisiana Chamber of Commerce would have to agree. Getting a trade or extending one's education beyond high school is vital in today's economic society.
School students now who are interested in technical job fields can begin earning a credential that then they can finish at CLTCC after they graduate from high school. And so those are all very positive things because in light of the need, according to workforce studies here, saying that we will need far more technically trained workers over the next number of years in Central Louisiana. And then there's some four-year degree programs and advanced as well.
With the new community college downtown, this creates an opportunity for those seeking employment to further their education while preparing for a suitable career in Central Louisiana. Char, ABC 31 News. Starting June 6th, the Choice program will no longer be available for veterans, making room for the Mission Act. Now the Mission Act is expected to bring dramatic changes. So what does this mean for veterans?
It means that we're able to provide expanded care for veterans in the community. They have more choice in terms of where they can receive care.
This will allow veterans to receive community and health care outside of the VA with better access to community providers. This program will be a step up from the Choice program.
Any implementation of any new system, whether it be federal, private, public sector, we're always trying to do what's best. We're always trying to do what's best for the veteran, for the VA. And so I think that's the Mission Act is doing that. I think there was some good things about the Choice program that we've taken and we've kind of woven that into the Mission Act. And then there were some things in the Choice program that maybe weren't so good. And so the Mission Act has kind of done away with that. And
veterans should expect better customer service, such as more streamlined eligibility requirements. Ronnie McClendon says he is looking forward to the changes.
Well, I could have more choices in health care, and I think it would be much expedient, to have that choice.
Going forward, community care will continue to add VA healthcare as a part of VA's board commitment to modernize the VA healthcare system, expand access, and ensure timely delivery of care to Americans' veterans. Char, ABC 31 News. Well, Chase, I am here at Atwood's Bakery where the king cakes are on demand nationwide. During carnival season, this local bakery puts in tons of hours into their king cakes, shipping them near and far. While you can find king cakes pretty much anywhere in Cenla, Atwood's Bakery is notorious for their different flavors.
Oh, so many delicious flavors. Now, every place that makes king cakes has their own blend of flavors and their own things that they like to do. Like you can even find a boudin king cake some places. But we do traditional cinnamon, which is the original king cake flavor, cream cheese, which is the absolute most popular. Blueberry cream cheese is my favorite, but then we have other ones like apple, straight strawberry. The strawberry cream cheese is delicious. We even do one that's a sampler. We call it the deluxe because it has a band of apple, a band of strawberry, a band of blueberry, and the entire thing is covered in cream cheese. The best bite is where the apple, strawberry, and cream cheese come together.
With a variety of flavors, I had to get the scoop on how they're made.
Well, a king cake is a sweet bread dough, actually. It's closer to a cinnamon roll than it is to a birthday cake.
Kind of like a donut.
A little bit different because the donuts, and there are some people who will do donuts and then cover them with the colored sugars and call it a king cake, but for it to be a king cake, it has to be a traditional bread dough.
If you don't want to make a king cake at home, the last day you can purchase a king cake is March 5th here at Atwood's Bakery. Char Thomas, ABC 31 News.